Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to TSO Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I'm your host Martin, and in this episode we're going to be talking about will crypto hold. Now, if you are catching this from live, welcome. If you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be updated with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and that bell. That way you're going to be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us on Discord. Links will be going out right about now. There we go. In the message. Also, go. There we go. There we are. Yo! Mark Cyphers is first. Alright. Awesome. Amazing chicken egg. Good evening. Hope you're feeling better. Yes. I'm feeling much better. Thank you very much for asking. Had an allergic reaction to something last night, and I got a lot of rashes that came out, like bumps throughout my whole arm and body in general. So yeah, I had to take some medicine. It was okay though. It just started with like a crazy itch. I never had an allergic reaction to anything before, so I have no clue what caused it, because everything that I ate was basically stuff that I eaten before. So it's just weird. I have no clue what caused that allergic reaction, but I'm better now. Thank you very much for asking. Let's go to the main screen. Let's see what's happening. On the total market cap, bearish divergence moved down yesterday. Okay, 1.67%, not a lot. Still above that 20 moving average, which is fine. Still above $2.46 trillion. Right now, getting indecision happening, 0.04% of the upside. Not a lot. We've gone down, we've pumped back up. So again, really not a clear idea as to where the market wants to go. That's why the title is will it hold. I do believe we're going to try to hold, hopefully above that 20 still. Push for another leg to the upside. On that note, we are sitting bought at 62.24. Let's go and check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin, 61,872. Where are we at? We're still outside of this line we broke out of. We almost backtested it. We didn't quite backtested it, but almost backtested it. We're below 20 moving average, trying to break above it right now. That 20 moving average at 61,875. We're at 61,878. So we just moved up slightly above it. That is fine. No big deal there. Again, first move to the upside would have us target Bitcoin right around here, 66,819. Next movement will have us target 86,457. That is if we do decide to go to the upside, which that's what I'm hoping we're going to break to, right? So we just broke out of this wedge to the upside. Now, the other way that we could look at this is what if this wasn't a wedge? Right? What if this was not a wedge? What if this happened to be a channel? Right? Because we don't know yet. We don't know yet if it's a channel or not. So if it's a channel, we'll be going like this, and then we'll be going something like this, right? So we'll be on that upper portion of that channel. Again, just playing here with the idea, right? Crypto Silverback. Thank you very much for being here. First time here. Thank you very much for showing up, man. So for your first time, we'll do that. There you go. If you're liking the content, make sure to subscribe. Carthago, tell me no. All right. Anyways, below the 20 right now, right? So we were looking at this as a fallen wedge, which is what the pattern I believe we're breaking out of. I'm just failing to see that strong move to the upside. Hopefully we can get it, right? And the other way we can look at this, again, a fallen wedge, if we consider this new point to be a low, which again, I don't want to believe that. I rather believe that we're breaking out of this wedge. It makes a little bit more sense that we're within a fallen wedge. Bitcoin, let's go check it out on this chart, zoom in. All right, sideways motion, last thing we had, bearish divergence, moved down on that, right? Came to support at $59,267 right now, trying to bounce, and we're still above 61,195. Look at that, we're still wicking below there, but we're still holding that support, which is good. We yesterday managed to close above, so today for the market, right? So yesterday for the market, today for us. We managed to close above 61,195. So tomorrow for the market, we're starting to go in red, right? Sorry, on the green. Very nice here, 0.68% of the upside. There's really nothing bearish happening afterwards, and there's also not a lot here bullish happening, right? We're already established that we didn't have anything bullish going on here, and from here to here, we're also not creating anything bullish. So let's go to the 4 hour. Let's see what we have there, man. This is where I'm hoping we're going to start finding more answers. Bearish divergence we had a couple days ago. Breaking down on that. Going to target, right? We have gone to target once. I said if we break below 20, we're going to go for target again. We went for target, $61,195. Very nice. Starting to bounce. Going for that 20 moving average. That will be our area to go for, right? We are creating hidden bullish divergence. All right, look at this. Let's get this here on the 4 hour only. All right, so we're creating this hidden bullish, right? We had the possibility for action to the outside. We have it against the MACD, not against the RSI. Against the RSI, we don't quite have that. We're neutral at 49.08. We had the possibility for action outside. Arthur, thank you very much for being here. I missed you the last couple days. I was thinking about you because I was talking about the company handle that you mentioned for Ethereum. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. Kevin. Oh, not Kevin, doesn't matter. What's up, dude? You killing the Smalls? Anyways, bullish divergence hidden, starting to take a bounce. We're getting it at support, right? 61,119. So very, very nice there. Ooh. So going for that 20. Right, neutral, yeah, 49 points. Again, potential for moving up. Target 62,354. If we do get above that 20, next target's gonna be up here at 63,647. And if we break above there, 64,305, and then above there, 64,900, right? These are minor, but they've managed to play. Look, won the rally, went up, hit this area, rejected, right? Came back down, found support here briefly, open right there, broke, and then we rejected. So good areas, they are proving to be valid. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Right on the 1 hour chart, look at this. We had the hidden divergence, pumped on that, but we still managed to close below the line. Remember what I said was going to happen if we break that line? Short-term bearish, right? We got short-term bearish. Look at that. We moved down, going for that $60,801 mark. Almost spot on hit. We did go slightly below it, but we're still finding support and bouncing from there, which is fine. I do believe we're holding or creating some strong bullish divergence for this rally to happen, and that is okay, right? That is okay. That's what we're looking to find. Some bullish divergence to try to get us rally. At least we now have the strong bullish divergence, right? Against the MACD, we're going to check again in a second here against the RSI. Against the RSI, we're still coming lower. So no, we don't have it against the RSI. It's just against the MACD. Can we still not tip? Yeah, you cannot tip. You can tip on crypto. You can tip with crypto through OneUp Coin. or you can tip with PayPal. I think that's the only way you can donate to the channel. And Cointree, you can also donate. It's just not going to show up on the stream. If you donate through Cointree or Streamline Elements, it will show up on the stream. Anyways, bullish divergence, pumping at that, getting above the 20. Very nice. High to low, low to high, starting to create some of that hidden divergence, right? Hidden bearish. Right, so we're neutral of 54.92. Right? Neutral on the RSI, hidden bearish, gonna put pressure on the price. Hopefully it's not gonna be a lot. We have this bullish divergence, so what we know is that strong bullish tends to win over hidden bearish. Hopefully it'll pump us higher. We're starting to expand those Bollinger Bands to the upside. That's very nice. Let's see if we can go for 63,647 or maybe 64,105 on the move. On that note, let's go and check out Ethereum. Ethereum, $4,545.51. Look, oh no, we're breaking the support line. Right, we're breaking that support line. Short-term bearish, we broke it once, we broke it twice. It really makes me want to reconsider the way this line is going, right? It makes me want to reconsider that maybe we should be going for the wicks like this. So 1, 2, 3, right, a couple of wicks there. Then we're still above. It could be that this is the line that we're looking for, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to leave this one the way it was. And I'm going to throw a new one here. It's going to make it a little bit messier, but this is going to make it easier to track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this. And here I'm going to make it blue, but I'm going to change the style of the line. I want to make this one dotted. The reason for that is I want to consider this to be the valid one right now. Or, yeah, you know what? We're going to make this one solid. And we're going to make the other one dotted. Right, dotted line, there we go. I want to consider that to be the first one we drew, and now I'm correcting to the bottom one, which is where I believe we're breaking, because we broke, and then we recovered the next candle, and then we just been holding on to there. It doesn't make sense that we have not gone for the violent movement down like we did with Bitcoin, right? So again, breaking that line should have put us in a bearish trend. Right now, we're still trying to find recovery, and the reason I'm doubting it is because of the way this candle's handling it. It looks as though it wants to push back above. And I mean, it could be that that dotted line is a resistance, and we reject and come back down again, but that we're not going to know that for sure. But I do believe that this might be holding better as a support, and that's the line that we might need to break for us to go short-term bearish here. Maybe go for a move for $4,192. Bearish divergence in play. That's it. Bought at 64.96. Other than that, a lot has changed since yesterday. Let's go here. All right, we'll talk about the futures in a second. All right. Anyways, low to high, high to low, low to high. Bearish divergence moving down. Hitting that 20, trying to go for a rally. All right, so not bad here. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. There's nothing bullish happening here. I'm looking for bullishness. We don't have anything. Last thing we had was from yesterday. Bearish divergence, breaking us down. Headed for that 20. Very nice, trying to find support, but nothing bullish developing yet. I was really hoping to find some hidden bullish. We're neutral at 58.13. Let's go to the 1 hour. Again, sometimes we don't have to find anything. Right? We can look at the chart and not find anything. There's not like a rule that says you have to find something, otherwise, you know, it's not gonna work. It don't work that way. And this one came over from the daily, so what we're gonna do is send that back to the daily. There we go. And what we had here last night, before I had to rush off yesterday, was that bearish divergence break here. We were 9 p.m., so somewhere around here. Rejected that 20, moved farther down. On that move, created that strong bullish right at 11 in the morning. Started to rally on that. So very, very nice move here. Yeah, yesterday was not fun. I got really worried last night because I'd never gotten allergies before. I was like, what the hell's going on with me? Neutral 53.82. Not bad, right? Not bad. Do we have anything bearish? I do believe we're building some hidden bearish right now. Again, I would rather wait. We're gonna keep on building it, but I want to rather wait to actually say this was gonna move us down. The reason is we're on the 1 hour chart and we're still building, right? We're still starting to ramp up here, and we're getting above that 20. We came back, you see that support, and we're bouncing from it. So this move here, I get like. It looks bullish right now. It looks as though we're making almost a Marabazoo candle. This was a Marabazoo candle, means there's no body of wick. It wasn't engulfing, but it was still bullish enough. It opened, and all it did throughout the day, it was just move throughout the hour. Sorry, it was just move higher, higher, and close at all-time high. Here we have a very, very small shadow here, almost negligible. It started to look like a Marvelous candle, and that is a strong movement. That would tell us that we're looking for action to the upside still in the market. So, bearish divergence hidden. It's gonna start putting pressure on the price, but I do believe we might be trying to get rid of that. We might be trying to push for that $4,670 mark, which would be extremely, extremely nice for Ethereum. Right, so let's go and check real quick. Solana, I guess that's what we're gonna be looking. Not Solana. SHIB is tanking, dude. SHIB has been moving down. Hopefully, I'll be surprised it'll be in the green, but I doubt it. It's just been losing a lot lately. SHIB down almost 50% from its high, right? How do we know? Well, we have to fib it because why haven't we fibbed it? Well, I've not really been looking at it a lot, and low. The high of the body, right? So we're looking for that move. Look at that. Wicked. That 50% retrace. Trying to recover a little bit. Still below 20 moving average. So yesterday was good. We recovered that 20. Right now we're losing it. I don't like that. Losing that 20 would get shift to move down. Next target would be at that 618.40 and then 3420. Be a strong move down. I might be looking for exiting part of my profits here on that 50% in case it drops more. I could always rebuy at the 618 on a bounce, or maybe that 786 if it does come down this low here to 0.40 and then 1,187. All right, on that note, we're looking for some divergence. We're looking for that hidden divergence. Guess what? It's still there. We have not been able to get rid of it. And now we also have it against the RSI, so against the MACD. So hidden bullish potential for moving to the upside, right? Not bad what we have. Go to the 4 hour. All right, the 4 hour, we were looking for the hidden bullish. We did pump for a candle, and then we dropped more. Now, are we still having this hidden bullish? Man, I'm really gonna have to check your point. Like a couple zeros and then 225, 226. We don't. We're going slightly more negative momentum there. So let's get rid of that. It's no longer there. Let's get rid of this. It's no longer here, and we also don't have it against the RSI. So on the 4 hour, we don't have anything. Had the bullishness, pump, rejection, right, on the bearish end, and move further down. So let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour chart, we were here, we had that bullish divergence strong, hit that 20, rejected, and now we're just coming down. Now, are we going to be creating bullish divergence? Yes. Strong bullish divergence for potential moving up. Not bad here. And it could be that we're bottoming out, right? It could be that we're bottoming out. Maybe we're going to go for that third leg. I'm a little bit undecided as to what's going to happen here on this, because look, we know we get the movements in threes, right? So 1, 2, we're gonna go for that third leg down, maybe hit that 618 bounce. See, that's what I'm thinking about, exiting around that 50% retrace. So we'll see how this is handled. Again, bullish divergence, pump, rejection here at the 20, not strong, hidden bearish divergence forming, and that's what's making us move down. And we're not even hitting that 20 moving average, which is, it's sad, right? It's just sad. That's so sad. We're not going there. Right, anyway, neutral, sorry, sold at 36.39. So sad. Yeah, that's it, dude. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. Sold at 36.13. That's it, dude. There's really not a lot else going on here. I was really hoping that we were gonna hit that 20. We haven't even hit it. That's a strong weakness. And there is a resistance line. We could always draw a resistance line, right? And that resistance line goes like this. With the wicks. There we go. Because I've seen this one today. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it seems to be a resistance line. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna make this blue. That's a line to beat. That's a price to beat. Get above that line there. Otherwise, it's not gonna be cool for SHIB. Real quick, I'll go back to Ethereum. There's something I forgot to mention. Oh no, I zoomed in too much. There we go. ETH. Cup and handle. All right, we can talk about cup and handle. We can talk about what cup and handle, man. All right, so one of the moves hit, right? Channel move, bring the outside hit. Now we're going for the cup. Cup move gets us to target slightly below that 161. I think 5,676. That's a target that we're looking for. But I do believe our target here would be right around here, man. Right, 5,297. That would be a very, very nice target here for Ethereum. 5,200. Here we have it at, what was it? 5,600. So yeah, it's slightly below there. That would definitely be one of our targets that we're looking for a hit on this move. at least that 5,200 and change, right? Would you buy SHIB right now? I would be careful. I already have SHIB, so and I'm playing with the profits. I'm looking to exit some more profits. I usually don't like to exit on the way down, but if I do believe we're gonna get a slightly bigger drop or a slightly more of a drop, and I have not exited part of the position, I would be willing to exit just in case I can catch it at the bottom part. And so I'm playing with profits. I really don't care much about it right now because it's just profits. If I lose on a little bit of the profits, let's say I'm not gonna make that much money because I'm gonna sell right now. When I buy back in, I'm gonna buy a lesser position of SHIB. To me, it wouldn't matter that much, right? But again, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to get in on that price. I mean, it does have potential for an upside, right? It's moved down a lot. It hasn't gone for the 618. We know the retrace zone ends at the 618. So SHIB has not done a full retrace. Most retraces happen between the 382 and the 618. That is the golden mean ratio, right? That's where most retraces happen. With Dallas theory stating that an asset usually retraces 50% of the way before actually pumping back up again, or moving back up, or changing directions. So in the case of SHIB, we have already gone for that 50% move, right? We've hit it and we're rejecting it, but it's still, look, we have hidden bullish. We don't have anything else going on besides that hidden bullish. Could we drop here to the 618? We could. Could we drop here to that 50% retrace? We could. Are we going to try to get above that 20? We might, man. Right now, there's really nothing else going on here in the short term besides a bullish that we have the 1 hour that would suggest a move to the upside. And even here in the 1 hour right now, what we're looking at is the fact that we're failing to drop lower than the previous low. Thus, we could get continuation, but we have that 20 moving average to get above in that blue line. It's going to be like a double resistance by the time we get to it, right? Getting above that area would definitely be a potential good in. Reason for that is breaking that resistance line is going to make this go short-term bullish, which means it could try to go on a small rally, right? So that would be one of the moves I'm looking for here on SHIB. However, like I said, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to enter here. I would wait maybe for a break here before you enter. Or in the case if it drops, maybe for a drop here, or if it breaks that 50%, maybe a drop to that 618 before you look for an entry. So those would be areas I would be looking to get into at least for this project. So on that note, let's go and check something else. Something about ADA wanting to pump. I mean, no one has made any formal requests, so we're just going to check out ADA. Get near the $2 mark. Yes, we have not gone for the measure move, right? We established that the measure move gets us to go here to 382 at $1.53. I don't think we're going to go there right now. I do believe we're going to try to hold support at 1.84. That's what I said a couple days ago. We'll come very close to it. Still going out for that 20, rejecting the 20, not good. We're going to try to get another crack at it. We still have strong bullish divergence. We're not done. We're trying to make positive momentum here, and that's going to be good. Neutral at 43.55. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Yeah, we can check out HNT. All right, so HNT. Sorry, not HNT. Cardano. We're looking for the bullish divergence. We dropped slightly more, right? So this might be from the 1 hour actually. So what I'm gonna do here is send this back to the 1 hour chart. What is this madness? It wants to put dots. I don't want to do dots. Here we go. Send that to the 1 hour. Something that came through shouldn't have. But it did escape its time dimension. There we go. Right, so go high. Alright, so good. Go to high, negative, more negative. Alright, hidden bullish. Hidden bullish below the 20. That means that move is to a 20 moving average. We're already hitting it. Ooh, ambulance driving by. I sent that to the 1 hour. I didn't want to do that. I want to keep this here on the 4. May the 4th be with you. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, so look at this. Hidden bullish. Neutral at 48.02. 47.86. Still dropping. It's all good. Should be going for that 20 moving average. Very close to it. Daily move for Cardano, breaking above that 20, hitting here to the area that's 76, apparently at 2.03 cents. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Check the game in Discord. All right. Oh, I have no clue, man. I would have to check. Thank you very much. Doesn't matter. I'll have to check that after the stream. I have no clue what my HNT address is, but I really appreciate it, man. Let me check in a second. I'll get back to you on that. High to low, high to low. Low. Struggling here because the price looks as though it's flatlining. I'm actually gonna have to zoom in here. I'm going slightly higher, man. Jeff Loomis, hey bro. What's up, Mr. Australian? How's it going down under? So low to high, -4, negative, and low lower still. So there is hidden bullish divergence developing here. It's very slight, but it's there. And it's helping us go up, hitting that 20 moving average, right? Not bad. So we're already hitting the first target. We need to get above that 20. If we do again, we're going to be targeting here, this area, and that is going to be right around 2.03. Control at 48.14. That is a very good question, man. Was that the address? I have no clue. I would have to check it out. Lockdown lifted. You can come visit soon. That is awesome, man. Come to Mexico. Control 47.98. Not bad here. Yeah, doing okay. Let's go check out HNT. The hunt. The hunt is on. HNT, here we go. At $30.51. Ooh, that's a pretty penny. What is Intel 12? No, Intel 12. No clue. Anyways, let's see here. HNT. This is that point where you can start double topping, which is not good. Hopefully, it's gonna go higher. And what I'm looking at here is this move. And the move that goes like this, right? So there is bearish divergence. We're going to start making strong bearish divergence here in a second, particularly if we pump more. But HNT not bad. It did go up today, hit that same area, $32 mark. It hit that 1618, acting as resistance, right? There's strong bearish starting to build. It's going to put pressure on the price. So I'm going to try to make it move down. Overbought at 24.09, so it could start to be a potential good place to take profits in case some profits in case it does move down. You're gonna catch it and try to get it to bounce back up, right? So it wouldn't be bad. It's just trying. It is trying. Here we get a different story. Here we don't have that same spike, right? So the 4-hour and the daily are not telling us the same move, right? Here it says we went up here, which the 4-hour doesn't confirm. So I would be skeptical about this divergence here then. Mainly because we don't match it with the 4-hour chart, right? The 4-hour, again, coming lower, high low, high low. And here that is bearish. We did have some strong bullish developing before we rallied, and we've seen this across a couple of projects, particularly in the 1-hour chart, developing some of this bullish divergence strong, and we had the possibility for it actually to the upside, right? All right, there we go. Lot at 63.80. Up, hitting that above that 20. Very nice move. Bouncing at the 20 support and trying to go higher. Very, very good move. I like the move it's having. That short-term bear trend, again, it was short, strong bullish starting to develop, starting to go back up. Very nice. Whatever kind of resistance line we had, we're breaking, right? And whatever resistance we would have had would have been very short-lived. Might have looked something like this, and where we broke it. So, on that note, bought at 63.83. Let's go to the 1-hour. Take profits. You just said it. Yep. I agree, man. I just said that. I said it looks like an area you should take profit. You would take profit at, right? Start from daily, listening back there. Reason for that is, I mean, it was here, man. It looked as though we were rejecting. So, yeah. Depends on whether or not we develop this divergence. And I might have to look for another HNT chart before actually I'm able to actually confirm that. And I might do that here in a second. I'm going to go look for another HNT chart on the daily. I'm intrigued to see where we're at. The Elon says, I sold Shiv at the top, getting better at TA. Thanks. That's so crypto. Dude, you're welcome very much for that, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man, for being here. I appreciate it. I am the best. Oh, no, you guys are the best for being here, man. Holy smokes. Doesn't matter, has a hole. buttload of HNT. That is crazy amount of HNT. That is a crazy amount of HNT. Who holds that much HNT? Low, lower, negative, more negative, low, still. So what I'm looking at here, it's low to high, negative, less negative. All right, cool. Look, guys, there's something you gotta understand when you're trading. You don't have to be afraid of taking profits. You don't have to buy the bottoms and sell the tops, right? You just gotta trade. You just gotta make sure that you sell higher than when you buy at whatever target you have. You always stop in when you see I'm live. I'm alive every day, man. Thank you very much, CaliCrop for being here. Much appreciated, my friend. Bearish divergence moving down on that. Should be heading for a 20 moving average. We're neutral. Sorry, bought at 61.73. Again, strong bearish. Might start to move down. Again, HNT is looking okay. It's not looking super bad. It's just a daily that is showing me off, at least in this chart. So I'm going to go look for another HNT chart real quick. I mean, the Binance US is going to be the same, so I need to look for another exchange, and there's really not many. So we'll go to FTX. We'll see how it's doing there, man. Let's get here on the daily. And see, here we don't have that wick to that top. Here we don't even have that bearish divergence that we were looking at on Binance, right? But we can still do the same exercise, man. I mean, coming from the high point here to the low point here. Get our targets to the upside, right? And see where we're at. Again, hitting that same spot at the 1618. I'm not making the charts match anything. All I'm doing is fibbing that we're supposed to fib, right? So we're fibbing from the high point to the low point, right? I'm considering that to be the low point, or this to be the low point, because that's about the same. And then we're getting our bounce, and as you can see, we're hitting that spot on 1618 at $32.34. It happens to match on both charts. Here, we don't have that same hit of the 1618. We're also not creating that bearish divergence. So here in the daily, we're clear. Now we do have that bearish divergence. We just bumped a little bit. Earlier, we're slightly lower, but again, the day hasn't finished. We have not confirmed. That's why we look at the lower time scales. Because here, if we were to confirm something, we would be looking at least at yesterday's market. So today for us, right, November the 4th, and say, well, we close lower, we're coming lower and lower. We don't have anything going on. However, right now, up to today and where we're at on the market, and we still haven't closed today, we still have 20 hours and 22 minutes to go. We're starting to create bearish divergence, right? It has not confirmed because we have not closed above the previous high. That's why it's iffy to determine whether or not we're going to have this bearish divergence here. So let's go to that 4-hour chart, man. Right, so nothing here that is bearish, same bullish divergence that we had there, though. And here we have strong bearish as well, right? So this confirms what we had on the other chart. Look at that, right? That move there, and then this move here. Strong bearish, potential for a movement down. So we should be aiming for a 20 moving average. Is it going to confirm? It is just the second candle, the second bar that we have going here on the green positive momentum. We also have this against the RSI, right? So it's something that we have to consider. It could trigger. It could trigger, right? So HNT, not bad. It's not a bad asset by any means. I like it. I like the way it's been performing. It's been doing great, man. It just bounced. A couple days ago, it was around $19. It's at $30, right? So if you would have gotten in around that $20, you would have 50% already on your return on investment. So not bad, not a bad project. Again, guys, what I was going to say is you have to not be afraid of missing out on profits. That is part of the game. You cannot trade everything. You cannot make all the trades, right? You can trade to the best of your abilities so long as you know that the pattern that you're trading is going to play out. And even then, it might still not play out. Trading is about controlling risk. If you miss an entry, don't rush in. Look for another one. There's plenty of opportunities out there for you to trade. If you missed it, don't feel like you need to rush. If you missed an exit, make sure you take the next exit for your profits. You know, it's about controlling risk. It's about controlling your earnings, right? Preserving wealth. That is what trading is about. You're gonna buy, you're gonna sell. If you missed it, don't worry about it. So that's why I said, if on my case for Solana, right? And I'll go back to that one because that's a very real one for me and the way I'm looking at it. So not Solana, sorry, SHIB. So what is going to happen here if SHIB, say if it bounces from here, I'm going to put more money probably into SHIB, particularly if we get above that 382. And I might be playing this range here on the bounce from here to here. Because that range, believe it or not, even though it looks tiny, it's still a 20% increase in profit. So if I'm breaking that 382, we'll be looking for an in and at least looking for an exit at the 236. How would I play that exit? Well, I would wait for a hit and a rejection. Or if we get above that area and we come here and bounce, I might not exit because that means we might be bouncing up here. So again, that is one way to look at this. Now, what happens if it does break below this line? If it does break below this line, I'm willing to sell. Now, if it comes back down to this line, hits and bounces, I can always get back in here again. I don't mind losing this area here, this range here, right? I don't mind losing that range. Why do I not mind losing that range? Because one, I'm already in profit. I'm playing with the profits. So if I miss a small percentage and I have a lesser position, but from here on, it still goes all the way up to this all-time high, I'm still going to make a pretty solid profit. Am I going to miss a couple percent points? Yeah, but I really don't care, right? It's about percent of wealth. So again, here that move would be around 20%. Again, if I get in here, like I said, again, at the center level and then go all the way up here, we're looking at a 54% return instead of maybe a 70% return or something like that, right? 83% return. So 30% less, but still 50% on like the amount of money. Yeah, I mean, it could be a lot for some people, but for me, it's like, you know what? It's just an entry, and if I miss it here, because I do believe it's going to drop lower than that 50%, particularly if we go there, there's a big chance that we might come down here. And, you know, you have to measure what your risk reward ratio is. And that's where your little tool here comes in handy. You go here, it says long position. What you do is you just basically put it down the line that you want to enter, or what you believe you want to enter. And then you can always say, all right, so how much? So let's say I want to enter here. How much am I going to risk to the downside? All right, so maybe we're playing around 10% to the downside here in case it does drop below there. That'll be my stop loss. And then my potential to the upside would be coming up here again, right? Because I do believe we could recover to an all-time high. So that'll be 140%. So we're looking at, you know, risk reward of 11 to 17. So it's not a bad risk reward. It's all about controlling risk. Even if you say you want to come down here, your risk reward ratio is still 4 to 1. It means you're risking, you know, you're standing to earn 4.19 for every one that you're risking to lose. So again, not bad. All right. So, anyways, I'm missing something here in the chat. Let's go here real quick. Intel. All right, so I didn't do Intel. I guess you're looking at INTC, Intel Corporation. That's the one I'm gonna go for. 50.31. XS axis, sure, man. Yeah, dude, look, huge gap. I'm not sure why they have such huge gap. Was there something on the earnings? Yeah, look, earnings came out. All right, so they're not bad. All right. They came above estimate, and that's probably because of the chip shortages. But it's insane to see it drop so much after their earnings were positive. So, dividends paid, all right. Weird to see it drop so much. So there's nothing bullish here, right? It's just doing its thing. Let's go on the weekly. Here it has bullish divergence on the weekly, and this could lead to actually the upside, right? Particularly hit of that 20 moving average. If it does materialize, we're sitting sold at 38.03. We can go for that 20. We'll be at 53.20, 53.52 cents. It's not a bad move. It decides to go back up, right? Weber Frank, thank you very much for being here, man. For gaming, what are my good tiers for engineering projects? We can talk about that in a bit. It depends. Are you gonna enter? I would have to ask you. Are you gonna enter for fundamental reasons or for technical? If you're gonna enter for fundamentals because you believe the project has a good upside, there's news coming out for it, etc., then you're really not entering for a trade. You're entering on fundamentals. If you're entering on a trade, I would be looking for pattern development. Does it have divergence? Is there a chance it could try to rally to the upside? Can I chart potential targets as to where I would be willing to take profits if the project starts to move back up? What are my exit targets at? How much am I going to be willing to risk? Is the pattern that I've detected a solid pattern that I would be willing to trade because I know it has played well for me in the past. Those would be things I would be looking for on a project, right? What pattern it has, whether it has divergence for potential movement to the upside, that would be signifying a shift in trend. That means that there's going to be price action shift. How strong is the project looking, right? I would zoom out and look at the macro and see where it's at from inception or a couple months ago and see how it's behaving. Is it on an uptrend? Is it on a downtrend? Remember, the trend is your friend. If it's on a downtrend, even if it pumps, it might not play out as strong. Every now and then you're going to catch one that it will pump out strong and probably break that downtrend. But that's when your trend lines come in, right? When I drill those lines like that, say, yo, that's trend line support or that trend line resistance, I'd be willing to look at that, see where we're at in respects to that trend line. Chances that we might actually go and hit it as a target. How strong of a move do we have to get to hit that? So those would be some of the things I would be looking at, as well as some maybe candlestick patterns, also confirmation, right? Are we getting some bullish engulfing candles, maybe some Marabazoos? Are we creating, 3 white soldier, 3 rising valley pattern, something that I know could bring a little bit more oomph behind the project to make it pump, that we have a cup and handle, a double bottom, an inverse head and shoulders, right? Things of that nature. Anyways, Weber Frank, dude, I usually don't look at projects that are below top 200. Reason for that is I tend to lose a lot of people here on the stream. So what I can do is look here, GIQ. It's not here. Is it GLQ maybe? All right. So we'll see where it's at. I mean, if it's way below, yeah, it's 1,102. I would not be looking at this. It's dropped quite a bit. I mean, I could be looking for maybe a reaction rally to happen. It's trading well below where it should be at. We'll see. Again, like I said, man, it's not that I don't want to look at it. Again, it's been on a downtrend for a while, right? You have a resistance line that you can trace here. Say, yo, that could be a project that, in case it does have something bullish in the short term, we're willing to look for a potential movement up. Reason I'm going to look at it more in depth is because a lot of people leave when I started looking at these projects. I'm sorry about that, man. I just the reality, right? If people stayed when I look at short projects like this, I would definitely do it. But the fact that people leave is what usually just keeps me from doing this one. So if you're in the Discord, I could check it out for you after the stream, maybe. That's why it's important that you guys join the Discord. Links pinned at the top of the chat. XAS or AXS. There we go. It is $148.08. All right, so it's pumping quite a bit. It's not doing actually bad. $148. That's insane. They unsub and never look back. I know. So what we're looking at here is some bearish entry. So I would just say be careful. I mean, it's gonna high too fast, too high too fast. And what I'm looking at here is this bearish divergence. This is the weekly, by the way. So let me get out of the weekly and let's get rid of that. I was like, looks odd. Let's go on the daily. Here we go. Still, we have that bearish divergence, right? So it was something I would tell you to potentially look for. Sure, I can do CRV or ADAM. Those are fine. Pick one though. CRV or ADAM. Which one do you want me to do? All right, so what we have here is strong bearish divergence without the possibility for action or downside, man. It's starting to build from way back, so it could be actually developing here with some strength. Bought at 64.46 again, bearish divergence could get us to go at least for that 20 moving average right now. That would be $132.19. Could we fib this? Yes, we can, man. Yes, we can. Is it gonna be good fibs? I'm not sure, but the short-term fibs at least would look like this. If we look at that very closely, we're hitting that almost that 3618 and rejecting. We're still finding support at that 2618. We've held once, twice, 3 times. The last one spot on hit there, trying to bounce. So we could even try to go for that 3618 at $166.34 on the daily again. This is starting to build, right? This is a positive momentum that's just starting to grow. It's just a second bar. It's going to keep on building. That's a good question. That's what we have to look for. Expansion of the Bollinger Bands, starting to expand. Going to the upside, that means that the volatility is going to start to pick up. And like I said, it can still probably come up here. So again, just be careful with AXS. Let's go to the 4-hour. Bearish divergence also here. So we have bearish on the daily, we have bearish on the 4-hour. The 4-hour already moved down, hit that 20 and trying to bounce. So So target would have been met here, at least for the short term, on this project, right? On XS. Why? Because the bearish divergence already played. We don't have it against the RSI, just against the MACD. There was hidden bullish for that rally to happen. And there was because it already played and the bearish divergence moving us down. So we don't have anything else developing though. Neutral at 56.22 with that. Bouncing at the 20. We could be aiming to still expand this Bollinger Bands to the upside. Let's see how it's going to be handled. Let's go to the 1 hour. The sun, music loud? I'm not sure, man. Is it? Is it the same level that it always is? I think. Maybe we'll go here, I guess. Why is he not going to 90? There we go. We'll look at that. Right on. Let's keep on looking at this, right? Again. 1 hour. Going higher, higher, and higher. So there's nothing bearish here for the move. Again, coming back down. This is not a consolidation. It's a crash, by the way. How do you know? Consolidation's soft and easy. I would say maybe to here we could have talked about consolidation happening afterwards. That move, the inclination that we have, we'll consider that more for retrades than anything else. There's hidden bullish. Now, hidden bullish is going to give us potential for action to the upside, which it's good. It's not bad. Maybe sideways motion. So we bounce, hit the 20 that we're target. It's already hit. We could be looking for a movement sideways. We'll see how it's going to be handled. We can try to get another crack at that 20, try to break it. Neutral at 52.64. That's it for XS, though. All right, again, potential moving up still. So CRV got requested by whoever. Let's go with CRV. Then link's probably going to be the last one that we do. The reason for that is usually streaming ends at 10 p.m. I'll find CRV here. Where did I leave CRV? We've looked at it before. Here we go. I haven't looked at it in a while, though. Yeah, I have to. All right, so CRV went for that 1618. Very nice. Rejecting, going back to 100% high. Previous all-time high, closing from way back here on April 16th or so, 2021. Consolidating down, sloping, not bad. There's nothing bearish happening here in the short term, which is okay. This thing here is from the 1 hour, it's something bullish. Action to the upside, we're pumping up. How can you tell? Because it's pointing up and it's in the bottom of the chart. So that's how I can tell. Anyways, we'll leave that there. It's consolidating. Hidden bullish divergence starting to develop here on the daily, and I'm going to fix that in a second here when we go back to the 1 hour. We might not even fix it. It's not even going to show up on the 1 hour chart. So let's do that. Let's keep this on the daily and say, yo. There is hidden bullish. That's going to give us potential for a moving up. We're finding that support here at the previous 100% high, which is good. And that the possibility for another rally to happen. Target would be trying to get right now above 4.76 cents, 4.79 cents. Right now, sitting at 4.17 cents. For our chart. A low, lower. Come on. Mouse is going crazy. There we go. Jorge Carranza, what's up, my friend? Thank you very much for being here. How's it going? We're doing okay, my friend. There we go. All right, so bullish divergence, strong potential for action to the upside. We should be looking for a movement up, maybe going for that 20 moving average at $4.31. Neutral at 43.45 on the RSI, but it's still, that just gives us room to run, right? We need to get above that 50%. We need to get above that 60, that 60 point on the RSI, and that 70 point on the RSI. So again, bullish divergence, potential for a movement up, targeting the 20, getting above the 20. We're trying to get us to climb a little bit more. And I've already talked about some targets. What I can do here is throw some short-term fibs, go from low here to the high here and see where we're at. And we're below at 382, trying to reclaim it. Not a bad move, not a bad place to be. Let's go to the 1 hour. Dude who has an eagle and then some numbers and then the US. Bro, I've not looked at VChain. I'm sorry about that, man. Right, let's keep rolling here, man. I'll catch up with the chat in a second, guys. Let me finish CRV here real quick. low, lower. We're creating bullish divergence here. Low, lower, negative momentum, more negative momentum, and low, lower still. All right. There's nothing bullish or bearish in the short term. At least not in the short term, right? Low, we're coming lower, more negative momentum, lower on the RSI. Less high point to a low point in the price. Positive, less positive, and high to low on the RSI. So nothing here precisely that is bullish or bearish. Pattern development, we don't have anything as far as a pattern either. No double bottom, nothing interesting developing right now. It's just struggling to get above that 382. If we do again and we get above that 20 here in the 1 hour, could be looking for that pump to happen, and that could be on the divergence that we have in the 4 hour. That's where it could be playing out for CRV, right? Thank you very much for asking, Weber Frank. Thank you very much for that, man. Lincoln VeChain. All right, Lincoln VeChain. VeChain is gonna be the last one. All right, sorry about that. I know I already called a last one for another one, but we'll see. What can I say? Sell crazy time. What's up? I show support. Thanks for everything, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for your support and being here, Jorge Carranza. Guys, by the way, if you like the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, the sub. Join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. They're pinned at the top of the chat. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, or if you're even if you're not enjoying the stream, type 1. That's it. Type 1. You're welcome, Kevin. Thank you very much for being here, my friend. All right, so we said there's 2 more coins. So one of them is gonna be VeChain. That's gonna be the last one we're gonna do, and then the other one was Link. All right, so Link and VeChain. So if I kick VeChain to the bottom, there is a thing up there in the corner that says TSO Crypto Asset. That's usually how you request coins. Otherwise, it's just whenever I look at them that they get queued. That's what's important, that you guys queue coins properly. So Link and then VeChain. 1. Everyone type 1. Everyone type 1 in the chat. Let's get the chat. Let's get the chat pumping. Type 1. Number 1 or Juan, if you want. Amazing. May's probably gonna type 1. Yeah, I think he's in love with Juan, whoever Juan is for May. Let's go here to Link. The Lincoln rings. What's happening with the Link, man? Link $31.48. Ooh, not bad. Someone wrote, Crypto Silverback wrote Wang. Not Wang, 1. Someone wrote 1, like Korean 1. Alright, cool. We're getting all types of typing going on here. It's all good. It helps with engagement. Ooh, doesn't that sound good? Engagement. Say that. Engagement. Alright, cool. We're trying to bounce. We're below that 382 on a recovery from that 786. Look at that hit of that 786, almost with the wick. Bouncing above that $15. Link's not doing bad. $31 is not a bad place for Link. Still above the 20 moving average. Are we developing anything? It could look. It's not going to look like a cup with a handle. It could look like a cup with a handle depending on whether or not this move here is 30%. So I'm going to measure. It is. All right. This here thing creating a cup with handle. We just haven't been looking at Link that much lately. Now, for part 1, right? About the same height on the lips. Looks a lot better than the Ethereum cup and handle. Part 2, period duration of the cup and period duration of the handle. Good. Part 3, are we above that 50% line? We dropped a little bit more to that 382, just like Ethereum, right? So it's not going to be a deterrent for us right now. So Ethereum did that, and it still could develop and play that cup with handle. So part 4, cup with handle. Part 4, we need to break that neckline or that lip line here before we actually move back up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show it on this chart. I believe this chart is going to be a little bit cleaner. It just has some tighter fibs that I'm going to get rid of right now. And what we're going to do here, it's just basically point out the same thing. Why? It just makes it easier for me to track and cross-reference later on. So cup and handle, lip to the bottom part here. We're starting to get that retrace happening, getting below that 786, which is okay. Getting above that area, we're going to be looking for a break upon here, that $34.83 mark of 33%. That's usually where the move goes to, right? 31 to 33%. So we're going to go conservative to one, $45.49. That's what we're looking for here on the price. And all I'm going to do is just get an approximation of that area, right, by going like that. It's $45.85. That would be a good target for Link if we do decide to break above that neckline here, or that lip off the cup with handle, right? So here we go. Let's go back to the Link here. Let's check the 4 hour. All right, that handle, don't care if it comes through, it's good. We're going higher, we're coming lower. You can also see here we're coming lower. Getting some of that strawberry effort here on the 4 hour. That is putting pressure on this asset price, right? Making it move down. Strong bearish, moving to the downside, getting it as real. I want to type something. I want to type something weird. A lot of people putting triple ones. Hot coffee. Load of high negative, let's say load of high. There's nothing bullish up here. Here it just looks like consolidation. We're just getting sideways noise. Why am I saying that? We could say that most of the moves have been contained within this area, and we could even though I know I'm ignoring that part there. All we'll be saying is that we're maybe moving into this symmetrical triangle again below a 20 moving average. We would need to break that. That break could potentially go to the upside. That would have us complete that lip formation of that cup with handle or that handle portion. And with that, we could be looking for a movement up still. So again, very nice if we do break this triangle to the upside. That's the move I will be looking to see here. There's high, low, high, positive, less positive, more positive, high, low, high. Something here that is a bearish hidden bullish developing, and that's what's helping us rally, targeting the 20 moving average. We're already hitting it. All right, that will be our target, the 20 moving average. I want to change the color of the other lines in a second, guys. Remember, our patterns are on blue. And our divergences are on the yellow, except when I'm offline and I chart stuff, then patterns are in purple, and then divergence is in orange. So hidden bullish, pumping, neutral 52.89, going for that 20. We already hit it, right? We already hit it. And rejecting, we get above that 20 now, right? Through the 1 hour. Cool. Well, I'll check the chat in a second, man. I know there's people typing. Just give me 1 second to finish this project. Then we'll look at the other asset that got requested right after this, which was VeChain, and that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I'm already extending stream. There's hidden bearish, and then there was strong bullish before. Right, so strong bullish divergence, potential for a movement up. We're starting to get that rally happening. We have that strong bullish against the MACD and the RSI, right? So turn rally again, hidden bearish, putting pressure on the price, gonna make it move down. Target the 20 moving average, $30.90. Not a bad move here. Link, if it goes to that 20 and it holds support and bounces, it could be aiming for a movement higher still. Breaking below that 20 would not be necessarily bad, but it could certainly bring some downwards motion for the price of Link. On that note, neutral at 55.68. Up next, VeChain, and then I'll check the chat, right? Or I'll check the chat and then I'll do VeChain. We'll see how this rolls. Where is that VeChain at? VT. I haven't looked at VeChain in a while. 15 cents. All right. 14.57 cents. Sorry. All right. Let's bring the chat real quick, and then we can keep on rolling. Right. So a lot of people typing Juan. That's all good. Larkin Gang, great stuff. Long aside from Tyler, I did a coffee cup. Would I consider studying cryptocurrency with you? Your only demands are the Mr. Pringle guy, the mustache, is your logo. You can control the rest. Oh, that's so sweet, man. That's awesome. Lee, yeah. Can you look at Ogda, please? Thanks for doing this. Appreciate it, Will Frank. Boris. One, his name is Gary. All right, cool. All right, so I've looked at the chat and someone requested Ogda. We're actually going to look at VT. I said that was the last coin a couple minutes ago. Lee, thank you very much for being here. If you want to join us tomorrow, I'm here every night live at 9 p.m. Central. Even when I'm, having an allergic reaction to something. I was here yesterday. Had to actually end the stream earlier because I had an allergic reaction to something. But I'm usually here every night. You guys gonna make me do dot? All right, fine. We'll do dot. Or Frank, message me on this. All right, I'll check it in a second, man. All right, GLQ. All right, I'll do that one later on, right? So we'll do link, sorry, VT, and then we'll do dot. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna run through this once, right? Reason for that. I did get some rest. I didn't get the best night's sleep last night after I was breaking out with the rash. So, all right, bearish divergence strong, potential for a movement down, starting to move down on the daily. Not bad, but just be careful because that move could go for that 20 moving average. That 20 moving average would be 13.29 cents. That would be the move for VeChain, right? The short term, even from here to here. From here we have strong bearish divergence. With that again, the possibility for a movement down. Now, it'd be weird if we start to see some of that action happening. Neutral, sorry, bought at 60.99. We could be going for that 20 moving average. So let's go to the 4 hour. Low to high. Low to high, low to high. Something here that is bearish. Do we have something that's bullish? Low, higher, low, and higher, low, negative, less, negative, less, negative, low, high, and higher. Is there something here that is bullish or bearish? And that is fine even on the slightly longer term. From here to here, going higher, we're also going higher here on the RSI. So I would not be saying there's anything bearish right now. I just bought at 61.15. Bearishness on the 1 hour on the daily could start putting pressure on this price for sure. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Sorry, do we have something else? No, the pattern that we'll be looking for right now. Let's go to 1 hour. All right, 1 hour is certainly developing some of this bearish divergence as well. Strong bearish moving down, going for that 20. We already hit it. Great. That move's hit on the 1 hour. We shouldn't have a lot going on here. All right. Because the move we're already going for. So, bearish divergence, potential moving down. No hidden bullish. Low, high, negative momentum. Less negative momentum. Low on the other side to a higher point, neutral at 53.70. That's it. There's really not a lot happening. It's just chilling there on VT. Still holding on to that 20, which is good. We just lost it. But again, we're gonna have to wait for something to happen here before we get another move to play. Strong bearish divergence is the last thing we have. Strong bearish divergence would suggest a movement down. On that note, we're gonna go check DOT. Guys, it's gonna be the last one we're gonna look at. DOT. Circle back to the corn. That's it. All right, the DOT, it's pumping. It's making new all-time highs, breaking above its all-time high. Next target above that $47.95 mark is going to be the 1618 at $70.90. Awesome. Is it creating something? No. People will probably say cupboard handle is not a cupboard handle. Lips are not about the same length. All right, so here we're looking for the bearish divergence, right? Look, it played us down to a 20 and pump. Great. Now that bearish divergence has shifted. What do I mean by that? Now we're anchoring to a new positive momentum island that is lower than the previous one we had. Strong bearish divergence there. Potential moving down. We'll be targeting again this previous high, which I kind of like the fact we moved down and hit it or support right spot on and bounce. That's a pretty good indicator that our targets are good. So we should be aiming for that $47.86 mark almost on a potential movement down. Bought it 68.70 again. Strong bearish divergence would certainly start to suggest that we're looking for a moving down, and the fact that we're starting to go slightly on a lighter green tone here will suggest that that positive momentum is about to start to die out. Still have many hours to go. Let's see what the shorter time scales tells us. It's a 4 hour chart. There was bearish divergence strong, also suggesting a movement down. So we have it on the daily, and we're having it on the 4 hour. Again, remember, it's still susceptible to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts to drop and Ethereum starts to drop, this project would very likely also drop. Just watch out. Again, Bitcoin still rules the market. Low to high, negative. All right, so hidden bullish sign to develop near that 20. Okay, so bearish divergence, I would have called for a move to 20. We didn't quite hit it. We're moving sideways, right? And what that tells us is that we're bullish enough or strong enough to not want to break down on bearish divergence. Hidden bullish will tell us that we're going to try to pump here on a second. Neutral at 60.26. Sorry, bought at 60.26. That's it. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. So crypto, can you check the inside of your eyelids? Go take a nap. It's late. I know. Andrew Man already said that I was not gonna do any coins after DOT. Reason for that is yesterday I had an allergic reaction to something, and I didn't get the best night's sleep. I was covered in rashes. It was not the prettiest sight. So I'm gonna go take a rest, man, because I was not feeling too good. Even before the stream, I was feeling really tired. But I need to jump in, talk crypto with you guys, and then go to sleep. I could do it on the one tomorrow earlier for you and put in the Discord or something or on the stream. I know Elon 1 has been moving to the upside. I'm not sure if it moved down. I think I looked at it today or 2 days ago, maybe, or yesterday. Bearish divergence. I might just look at it real quick on the chart. I'm not going to do TA for it though. I just want to see where it's at. Bearish divergence, strong action downside. That's what it's bringing down from that $55 to $50 mark. You don't have anything bullish going on here though, right? Low to high, negative, less negative, and low to high. Still neutral at 46.41. That is it. There's nothing bullish happening below the 20 moving average. That would tell us that we're looking at least for a movement down still. If we were to trace a resistance line or a support line, we were looking at something like this again, or maybe even like this, and say, yo, we'll break that line, going short-term bearish, which still probably be looking at a little bit fraction of downside here and that. Would not be bad. Like I said, the daily has bearish divergence, the 1 hour has bearish divergence, and the 4 hour has bearish divergence. So there's bearish divergence on the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour. That would certainly start to tell us that we're looking for a potential movement down. Real quick, Elon 1, and then that's gonna be it. Elon 1, because this is right here. Oh, it's starting to come back down. Oh, crazy, right? In that 382 rejection. All right, there was nothing going on here because we couldn't trace anything on the daily. 4 hour chart also not looking the best. Is it the same one as this one? No, this is Dodge Elon. So Elon 1 is a different one. That's Astro. All right, so there was bearish divergence here, by the way. Not sure when we last looked at this, but again, strong bearish divergence. Potential for a movement down, right? Boom, start breaking back down below at 20. Low to high, negative, more negative, hidden bullish starting to develop here. Why do we not have this? It feels like we already did this a couple days ago for this project. So, I just keep telling you guys this is gonna be the last one. I just keep doing another chart. I gotta stop doing that. When I say the last one, I gotta mean it. I gotta mean it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here forever. All right, this is the last one. After this one, the Bitcoin, that's it. Right? You get some rest. Rashes are not fun. Had the craziest glitch last night. Been bullish, pumping on that. All right, so targeting the 20 moving average. Still reads at 0, so I cannot get a read here, Andrew. But if you're looking at it somewhere else, like Dex Guru or whatever, Dex Tools or whatever, you could probably trace that divergence also and target better where that 20 moving average is going to be at. 1 hour chart. Coming down lower. Less of that negative momentum, right? Look at that, boom. All right, so strong bullish divergence without the possibility for a movement up here on Dodge Elon 1. Elon 1, or whatever this project, Astro Elon, not Dodge Elon Mars. I got confused with the project name. There's too many projects with Elon and Doge and whatever. Bullish, all right, pumping, hit at 20, rejecting, still have not gone lower than the previous low. We're just going about sideways though. And that could get us to where, we're going sideways here and less of that momentum. Less of that negative momentum, creating that medium bullish divergence without another potential rally happen. Going for that 20, which we're already hitting. We need to get above that 20. If we get above that 20, we could be doing good, right? That's gonna be it for Doge Elon 1's last one. Martin, sleep. Yeah, that's it. The corn, 60,232, right? Pumping a bit, creating that strong bearish divergence, not a strong hidden bearish divergence. Starting to move down a bit. Not bad. Neutral at 54.96. Ethereum, is Ethereum the same as Ethereum's on the negative, right? Not bad. Not good, not bad. It's about 0%. Yeah. Not the hottest for Ethereum, but it's looking okay. Again, hidden divergence putting pressure on the price. Hidden bearish, right? Guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the show, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Right? Join us on the Discord. Links have been out. They're pinned on top of the chat. Also, remember, all the information that we produce here is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Talk about crypto to your friends, your family, and your coworkers. Let them know that we are here. We're building the most awesome crypto community here at TSO Crypto. And it's because you guys are here and you're awesome supporters, hitting the likes, hitting the bells, and chatting with me. On that note, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of TSO Crypto. Till then.